On your morning or evening commute, you've probably noticed that the roads are in pretty rough shape.
Well, Crosse City officials say harsh winter weather is to blame for even more potholes on city roads now. News 8's Jordan Fremstead now joins us live on La Crosse Street and tells us how the city plans to fix the problem.
Good evening, Martha and Mike. Well, it's nice to actually see the sun out after 4 o'clock for a change. And city officials say they've been waiting for the weather to improve a little bit in the temperature department so that they can actually get out and repair some of the potholes that I'm sure if you've been driving on the streets today for your morning and afternoon commute, you've noticed they've been a little rough. And they're also going around clearing any storm drains in the area to prevent future flooding with the rains that we're expecting earlier or later in the week, I should say. But Mayor Tim Cabot says these things just take time.
It's that time of year.
It's a little bumpy.
When a car ride tends to be a little less pleasant.
There's a lot of potholes.
Because of some obstacles on the drive.
They're awful.
Jane Olson owns a business on George Street.
I'm just happy they took the snowbank down. I'm like, woohoo! I'm happy.
She is hopeful the city can fix the damage left behind from a tough winter.
What are you gonna do? We live in Wisconsin.
It was a, record-breaking year in many ways, and we're just trying to deal with it.
La Crosse Mayor Tim Cabot says the streets department is out in full force patching potholes.
They're trying to address especially the worst of the worst.
He says the crews have faced many challenges.
Especially when you have, record snowfalls, and then in the middle of that is freezing rain that causes everything to basically become like concrete.
Crews are trying to clear storm drains before another storm system brings rain to the area.
The freezing rain that we received back in the middle of February caused significant problems because that really kind of closed everything up.
Cabot says the city is planning for 7 miles of street repairs this year, up from 6 last year. Some projects include repaving part of Gillette Street and the south end of Losey Boulevard from State Road to McDonald's this year.
If we can maintain that level for the foreseeable future, we will get caught up, and that will be a very significant step in the right direction. It takes time.
So this is what city officials are talking about. They're worried about puddles like this forming when we get a couple of inches of rain in the city. And so they're going to keep an eye on the roads over tomorrow night and into Wednesday, and they will close down any roads if it becomes a problem and they do experience flooding. So you want to stay weather aware, as our meteorologists say, and you want to stay street aware as well. Reporting alongside La Crosse Street, Jordan Fremstead, News 8.
Yeah, it seems like you have to be street aware at all times now with these potholes out there. Thanks, Jordan. City officials say they would appreciate, too, the public's help in clearing any of those storm drains.